Grips on your waist, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Baby, I like your style.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time and that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Take it slow, make you lose control. Cause if you're down.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're here for another play-by-play live Golden State Warriors reaction, and today our Warriors are taking on the San Antonio Spurs in our final game pre-All-Star break. We got Andrew in the chat. Welcome in. If you're just rolling in, definitely make sure to drop a like and feel free to comment down below your thoughts and predictions on the upcoming game here tonight. So like I said, our final game pre that very important All-Star break. I cannot wait for it. Gives the guys a really good chance to get some rest before we head into a pretty hectic second half of the season. So after tonight's game, the Warriors have 7 days off in a row. So with that being the case, hopefully for all the guys that are out there tonight, we see high intensity, high energy before we get a lot of time off the court. And the thing is as well, once we do return on the 19th versus Boston, we play at home. So it's not like we're traveling straight away. And then after that, we have 2 more days off before we play Denver at home again. And then we hit the road. But we're playing the Pelicans in Memphis, which, if everyone's back, should be winnable games before we have 2 more days off heading back home to play the Lakers. So, like, the entire rest of February is very, very, very cruisy. The Spurs were up 84-54 against the Lakers last night. I think we're cooked. Probably not wrong. Probably not wrong. I don't really see us winning this game here tonight. The Spurs are the pretty heavy favourites. And look, in all honesty, I'm not expecting a win. I'm not even really expecting a close game. As long as we have a clean bill of health at the end of the game, no more injuries. We cannot afford any more injuries. And we don't get completely blown out. I would be pretty happy as long as we show a little bit of fight regardless of the scoreboard. I'd be pretty happy because we are literally coming up against, I would probably say, one of the top 3 teams in the NBA this season. And the thing is, the Spurs literally have their full team. They're not resting anyone, even though it's the second night of a back-to-back. I thought a couple of days ago when I saw the Spurs schedule heading into the All-Star break, I saw that they had the Lakers and then us in back-to-back days. And I thought, oh, that 100% rest guys like Wemby and Fox and all that. heading into the All-Star break, second night of a back-to-back, the Lakers will give them a little bit of a fight. So they'll be a bit fatigued and just rested. But no, the Lakers, they didn't play anyone. They didn't play Luka, LeBron, Reeves, Smart, Ayton. So it was a cakewalk for the Spurs, and that really hurt the Warriors because then in the second half, all the Spurs guys, including Wemby, including Fox, were able to get a lot of rest, which gave them enough juice in the tank to play in this game. So now we have to now take on the absolute alien in Victor Wembanyama. And speaking of Wembanyama, last night in that game versus the Lakers, yeah, look, the stats definitely aren't as impressive when you consider in the fact that the Lakers had no LeBron, no Luka, no Austin Reeves, none of their main guys out there. I think the entire Lakers starting five was out there, but he still dropped 40 points in 26 minutes. He did not really play much at all in the second half. Absolutely wild. He had 35 at halftime and only played a little bit in the third, dropped 5 points, and then just sat out at the end of the game. So it was absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, now coming here tonight to the Chase Center, coming up against the Warriors team that has definitely struggled with building a consistent center rotation. This could be another really good game and performance from Wemby. We'll see how he goes. We have done, at times, a decent job at guarding Wemby with Draymond Green. We beat the Spurs twice earlier in the season in those back-to-back games in San Antonio. Dre, I wouldn't say locked down Wemby, but played solid enough defense. But yeah, even in those games where we, at times, did a good job at guarding Wemby, he still was dropping 25 points in both those games. So he's nearly impossible to guard. But we'll see how we go here tonight. The Spurs are just absolutely flying. 5 wins in a row. They're the second best team in the Western Conference. One of the top 5 teams in the NBA all season long. And they are just, really, really well acquitted in tonight's game compared to the Warriors. So with that being said, we'll have a look at the projected starting lineups and injury report. Just going to warn you, it's not great. It is not great at all. So the injury report for the Spurs, the only guy they have out tonight is Lindy Waters III, the former Warrior. Obviously, last season, Lindy played a little bit of time with the Warriors before being involved in that massive Jimmy Butler trade that saw Lindy ending up in Detroit. He would leave in the offseason. And he's come across to the Spurs this year. Hasn't really done too much for the Spurs. Kind of just an end-of-bench guy, similar to kind of his role on the Warriors, but he is averaging, 2 points. But yeah, he's the only guy out tonight for the Spurs. They don't have any of their main starting guys out, so not great. And then for the Warriors, obviously Jimmy, who just had that ACL surgery, successful. No Steph, he'll be back post All-Star break. No Seth, hopefully also back post All-Star break. Same thing for Porzingis, and then also Will Richard out tonight. We saw Will Richard be questionable to play in the previous game versus Memphis. But yeah, he's out tonight, which is unfortunate. Just want to see what the official report for Richard was. He's out with a knee. Yeah, so he was battling with that in the game versus Memphis. Ended up playing a little bit, and they've decided just to rest him here tonight. And then the starting lineups for the Spurs, and they've got De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, who had a 40-point triple-double not too long ago. So hopefully he doesn't go crazy. The Warriors seem to give up some absurd stat lines to young guards. So hopefully he doesn't have an even better 50-point triple-double or anything like that. Then they've got Vassell, Champagny, and Wemby. And then the Warriors, we have got D'Anthony Melton, Pat Spencer, Moses Moody, Guy Santos, and Draymond Green. Like I said, not a bad starting 5 in these past couple of games without Steph. We beat the Suns, we beat Memphis, 2 incredible stories and comebacks. So we'll see. This team, can win games without Steph Curry when they put their mind to it and when they can play smart basketball, go on runs, especially at home at the Chase Center. But the difference between the Suns and Memphis is neither of those teams have a Victor Wembanyama, an absolute immovable object. And unfortunately, with Steph Curry not out there tonight, we don't get to see that battle. Because when Steph was out there, we actually managed to beat the Spurs twice. Earlier in the season, obviously the previous game, as you can see rolling through here on the graphic, 109 to 108. I couldn't believe we swept the Spurs in those back-to-back games. Like, the first game was crazy enough that we were able to beat them. And in the second game, everyone was like, oh, San Antonio will have to respond in this game. You know, they won't let the Warriors beat them twice on their home deck. And then Steph Curry came out and dropped 49 points. But yeah, I think this time around, the Spurs are probably going to get revenge. If I were to make a prediction on this game, I don't like to be a negative Nancy, but I just don't see this being close in all 100% honesty. So I think it's going to be San Antonio 127 to the Warriors 102. I'm just being honest. Look, if we can pull off a win, I would be very happy. More honestly surprised than happy. But we'll see. We'll see. My prediction on how many points Pat drops tonight. I'm going to say a calm 15. Like, I don't think the Warriors will be in this game in the second half. I think the Spurs are going to do what they did to the Lakers last night to us and just come out strong in this first half. So if we can keep it close to the half, like, you never know. Maybe we have a shot, but we'll see. Feel free for you guys to put your predictions down below in the chat. But I mean, look, if we can get an all-round performance from everyone, Pat, give us 15. Horford, you know, do his best job at trying to shut down Wemby. Same with Draymond. Pods can give us some productive minutes off the bench. You know, Gee can attack Wemby on the offensive end. Moses can be that man in the middle stretching the floor. A little bit from Melton as well, who unfortunately hasn't been in the greatest of form recently. You know, if we can get a little bit of everything, you do never know. At the end of the day, you do never know. But yeah, it's not like the biggest lineup either for the Spurs. Like, they've got Champagny, Vassell, you know, all playing probably a position down than what they normally would. Like, Vassell's normally a shooting guard. Champagny's more of a 3, but you know, when you have Wemby, it kind of evens out. So I don't think it really matters too much. But here we go at the Chase Center. One last final hoorah before the All-Star break. Whatever happens, happens.
What do we like?
We're getting pretty sick of this. I don't know why it does this. Alright, so here we go. If we can start off well, you never know. Alright, so obviously Wemby obviously wins the jump ball there. And De'Aaron Fox will start things off for the Spurs. Pull up Jay actually misses. He's usually automatic with those shots. Obviously, Pat Spencer now. Yeah, obviously. Oh, hang on. Draymond to 3. Misses off back iron. Pat Spencer, the offensive rebound. Out to Moody. Second chance opportunity. Falls in. Moses Moody hitting the deep 3. But like I was saying, obviously, we've had some really, really fun battles with De'Aaron Fox over the years, back when he was in a Kings jersey. And speaking of Fox, he floats it up, misses, and Wembanyama catches the Fox air ball and just throws it down. I think this is going to be a trend all night long. Wemby just bullying our smalls. Like, just looking at this matchup here, Draymond with Wembanyama on him, it just doesn't even look human. Draymond swing pass to Melton, who also hits a 3. So the Warriors 2 of 2 from deep to begin. Surely we don't see a third crazy upset without Steph. Oh no, Wemby back to the basket here. Wemby fading. Wemby scoring. He's got the first 4 for San Antonio. Man, this guy is in some elite form at the moment. Like we said before the game, Wemby coming off that 40-point performance in only 26 minutes. Moody, kick out to Gee. Gee contested by Vassell late there, and ultimately would be the reason why he missed, as Wemby nearly falls over there. Gives it off to Castle. Off to Fox. To Champagny. Back to Castle. Smooth crossover. Gets it back out to Vassell, and he misses that 3 off front iron, and Dre had to hustle big time for that board over Wemby. Wemby was coming from behind there, trying to steal it off of him. The wingspan to Wemby makes it so tough to grab rebounds over him, because even if you've got good front position, it doesn't matter. Moody shooting over Wemby and gets the friendly rattle. Warriors up by 4. Would not have expected this here early. The young cats for the Warriors. Bring in the energy. Moses Moody. As Fox flips it up. So the first non-Wembenyama points here for the San Antonio Spurs. Where can I watch the game? Yeah, unfortunately this is a ESPN primetime game, so probably only on ESPN, as Draymond also gets the friendly rattle. So the Warriors, first team to hit double figures here, and Draymond's got half of our points with that 3 to begin the game and that little floater there as Stephon Castle. Man, he's also playing really good. Everyone for the Spurs at the moment playing really, really good basketball. Obviously, we spoke about it before. Castle with that 40-point triple-double a few games ago, and then Wemby with the 40-point game versus the Lakers. So, you know, a lot of these guys on the Spurs can really get going, and a lot of them can also get going at the same time. So, yeah, it makes it really tough for them. Draymond over Wemby! Draymond! Deep 3 over Wemby! You're going to be telling your kids 30 years from now that you saw the game where Draymond Green gave Wemby his late welcome to the league moment as Guy Santos gets fouled. Where has this come from? The Warriors have come alive to begin this game, and the Chase Center crowd is on their feet. The balls from Draymond to pop it over Wemby is ridiculous. Draymond. Man. Obviously, you know, there was talks of Dre potentially being traded at the deadline for Giannis. Obviously, didn't end up eventuating, and now he's back and he's playing good. Unfortunately, Guy misses the first free throw, as Pods will be the first Warrior off the bench to check in tonight, coming off a really good performance versus Memphis. I like when he came in at the end of the game, you know, really held his own, I thought. There's been a lot of criticism around, you know, him being in the games late, but I thought, yeah, in that last game versus Memphis, he was solid. As Guy goes 1 or 2 from the line, as the Warriors have got a surprising 6-point lead here. Champagny at deep 3 misses as Melton flies in for the rebound. I checked ESPN on TV, it's not on. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, I don't know how it kind of works for America. For me, all games are just on League Pass. As Draymond somehow gets an offensive rebound over Wemby. Pajemski back to Dre. Dre bounce pass into Guy. Gets his man jumping and throws it off the glass. San Antonio forced to call a surprising early timeout. Down by 8 here. Warriors with double the amount of points as San Antonio. Which is crazy considering they're missing the 25 plus a game from Steph, the 20 from Jimmy, the potential 15 a game from Kristaps. You know, Seth's, you know, 5 to 8 points off the bench. Will Richard, the same thing. So it's been Dre, it's been Guy, it's been Moody. You know, these guys that have been really stepping up in recent times with the absence of our 2 best players have also come alive here again tonight. And I've loved what I've seen here so far. I can't believe it. I was literally just saying, like, probably not even 10 minutes ago before the game that, look, in all honesty, I don't really see the Warriors winning this game. And I don't really see it being a close loss either. But if we come out with this energy in the second half, you just never know. You really, really never know. Potentially, I know the Spurs rested a lot of guys on that second night, on that first night of the back-to-back yesterday versus the Lakers. Obviously, absolutely blew them out in the first half and allowed them to get that rest. But still, you've still got to travel. Also, it's not that big of a travel. You're still staying in Cali. But, you know, there could be a little bit of fatigue for the Spurs. They've been playing really well recently. They also probably just want to get to the All-Star break. But you just never know. In saying that, like, the Spurs could just turn it on like that. As soon as Wemby unlocks his heat check, it could be wraps. But we'll see. Over to the family. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It's been a good start for our Warriors here. But yeah, I'm assuming because of the games that we had earlier in the year between the Warriors and the Spurs, this one was also going to be a primetime ESPN game. But obviously with Steph, Jimmy, you know, and all the other guys for the Warriors being out, probably not a, you know, meaningful game from a broadcast TV perspective. The Warriors have had a couple of like primetime ESPN games where yeah, I'm assuming ESPN wouldn't have been happy with, all the guys for the Warriors being out. But yeah, it'd be interesting, obviously, to see what this team looks like post All-Star break. You have a lot of these guys, Spencer, Melton, Moody, Gee, and Dre, all proving why, in the absence of some of these guys, why they should be in the starting lineup. Now, obviously, Steph will come back into the starting lineup, so does Melton or Pat go back to the bench? Porzingis will start off the bench, I'd assume, with minutes restrictions as they build him up. But I'm assuming by the end of the season, Porzingis will come into the starting lineup. So does Moody go to the bench and Gee moves to the 3 for a bigger lineup? Or does Gee go to the bench? Or do they throw Dre as a 6-man? Like, there's so many questions. So many questions that we will find out in the months of March and April as we hopefully get that playoffs push, man. We hopefully can still make the playoffs. If we can win this game here tonight, we're 30-25, and considering all the adversity and ridiculousness we've had at points in this season, I would be very impressed and happy with that result. But we've still got a long, long way to go. We're only 5 minutes into this ball game. We've still got 3.5 quarters remaining. So a lot of time for the Spurs to turn this one back around in their favour. And we know the Spurs can close out games really well. As Castle nearly turns it over. It'll be Dylan Harper off the bench for 3. And he splashes that one. Dylan Harper obviously picked 2 in the previous draft. Has definitely struggled for minutes at a time. But, when he's found his rhythm and gotten some good minutes, he's looked really good. Moody a 3 off front iron. The rebound for Zell, but he'll turn it over. Nope. Last touch by Pajemski there. Steve Kerr, a potential challenge? No. Where's my water bottle? Hidden away behind the Funko Pops. So where are we now? We're 8th in the West at the moment. Let me have a look at how many games we are back of the 6th seed. We are only a couple of games behind the Lakers. We're probably... Oh, no, sorry. Minnesota's the 6th seed. Same thing. Yeah, as Dre, another 3. That one misses. Yeah, so we're only a couple of games, like 4 or 5 games back from, the 5th and 6th seed. So if we can just get a run as Vassell misses the 3. So Al Horford checks in the game and picks up a rebound. Pajemski a 3. He hits it! Brandon Pajemski from deep. And the Warriors now 4 of 8 from downtown in this quarter compared to the Spurs 1 of 4. Although in saying that, Wemby cashes in a 3. Make that 2 of 5 there. Wembanyama already off to a very hot start. 7 points, 2 boards. Pajemski got a bit of a strutney stat here tonight. And he hits a contested pull-up midi. Little 5-0 pods run here. Little strutney step here tonight. Does Pajemski? He's confident. Won't be another 3. Oh, if that went in, bro, I would have been a little nervous there. Wembanyama, when he's hot, he's hot. He's got a takeover. Moody coming off that screen. He'll pop a midi, and he will score. Man, the Warriors shooting the ball at an amazing clip here. This is awesome. We're nearly up by double figures here over the Spurs. As Johnson misses, he's also rocking the Wembanyama buzz cut. Wowee. And what I've loved about these Warriors buckets here, a lot of these buckets have been off assists. So we're getting, guys involved, looking for the best man, looking for the open man, and, when needed, taking those big shots. So I like that. So that'll be a foul call there on Castle. So Wembanyama will sit. So this is a good chance now for the Warriors to try and really pile on a lead here. No Wembanyama. Like, Luke Cornett's still a really solid player. But definitely no Victor Wembanyama. That's for sure. GP2 attacks Cornett, but good closeout there by Luke. It'll still be Warriors' possession, though. Moody a corner 3. Oh, we got the unlucky rattle there. It was in, then it was out. But a steal Pajemski back to Moody. Another try in the corner, but another miss. Moody. Moody. If he could have got one of those in, it would have put us up by 12. Man, that could have been huge. But a good steal by Pajemski. He's been awesome. 5 points, a steal. Looking really confident out there. Alright, so it's going to be a foul there on the rebound. Spurs ball. 5 minutes remaining here in this first. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, definitely make sure to drop a like and subscribe as Cornet gets fouled there on the lob attempt. I haven't even checked the audio. Is the audio all good? Yep, audio is all good. Alright. So yeah, obviously in the streams without Steph and without the full team, probably going to be a little bit less viewers and stuff like that. But honestly, it doesn't bother me really at all too much. We'll still have fun with the people that are on here. And I mean, if we can pull off another win, a few of you guys in here will be getting treated as Barnes misses the step back 3. Obviously, former Warrior Harrison Barnes. We've come up against a lot of former Warriors in the past few games. Obviously, Harrison Barnes, part of that 2015 team, ultimately would be let go by the Warriors once KD joined the Bay. But was a solid player for a little while there. And then obviously in that series versus the Kings, he would miss that clutch game winner that could have ultimately, as Fox hits the corner 3, here comes San Antonio. Obviously, Harrison Barnes missed that clutch 3 that could have won the game for the Kings back in that 2023 playoff run. Would miss that shot. Warriors are going to win the series. But here he is tonight. Throws it up for Cornet. Does Harrison Barnes. And that's going to be a Steve Kerr timeout here. Despite no Wemby on the floor, Spurs have gone on a slight little run here. Still up by 6. Also as well, I want to quickly just see. I haven't really had much of a look on Instagram or X here today. See if there's any new Warriors news or anything like that. Oh, it looks like, so Jeremy Shohan got bought out. Or waived, whatever you want to call it, a couple of hours before this game. And of course, with that, there's the Warriors rumors. Of course there's the Warriors rumors. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, that's funny. Would I prefer Shohan or Lonzo Ball? Probably Lonzo. I think Lonzo because of the playmaking. I think the least thing I want to see the Warriors do is bring in another forward and take away Guy Santos minutes. I want to see Guy Santos be shown faith by Steve Kerr and the Warriors coaching staff. I want the Warriors to bring in Lonzo Ball just for some more playmaking. Because I take a game like this so far, for example. Even without Steph Curry, look how good the Warriors have looked in this game so far. Simply because of the playmaking we've done. We've found the open guys. Given ourselves good looks already in this game. Warriors as a team have got 8 assists. So, really, really good stuff. And I think you bring in Lonzo Ball and he can make even more of those good reads. Just having a look here, very enticing game between the Clippers and the Rockets. Oh my god! Oh my god! Kawhi Leonard just hit an and one shot, fading away to essentially or potentially win the game here. And that's crazy. Kawhi just hit an and one. Oh my god. Clippers up by 3. So Şengün tied the game at 102. And then Kawhi with 2 seconds left got the and one play over Jae'Sean Tate. That's crazy. Damn, what a good game. Bro, Kawhi's going crazy. I would love Kawhi and the Warriors, but it will never happen. It'll never happen. I like Kawhi. I'm always a little bit annoyed at Kawhi for taking us down in 2019, but look, you got to respect greatness. And Kawhi, one of the all-time guys. It sucks because he probably should have had a little bit of a better career than he did. I think going to the Clippers not ruined his career. You can't ruin a career like Kawhi's. You have a couple finals MVPs. and whatnot. But he could have really cemented himself as an all-time guy. So Tari Eason took the shot for the win. And, yeah, Rockets win. A clutch one. Oh, sorry, the Clippers win a clutch one over the Rockets. Did KD play? He did. He did. Any other crazy games today? Ooh, the Hornets. The Hornets beat the Hawks by 3. Let's have a look. Did Buddy or Kuminga play? Kuminga still out with a left knee bone bruise. And where is Buddy healed? Buddy didn't even play. Bro, what is going on? I thought Buddy would be getting some PT. We've got Steph here on the commentary at the moment. As Al Horford. It's hard to see there because I've got Steph on the screen at the moment, which, hey, I'm not complaining about. But Horford hits the step back there. But yeah, Steph just said there he's looking to return, obviously, post All-Star break, which is, oh, good shot there from Johnson from the corner. Yeah, Steph looking to return post All-Star break, which is good. That first game versus Boston will be a lot of fun post All-Star break. Hopefully Steph and Seth can suit up for their first game as teammates. Hopefully first game of Porzingis. Hopefully have one of our healthiest lineups out there. I mean, if we can try and get everyone but Jimmy out there. Aki with the skyhook. I've just realised the timer doing its thing where it freezes again. Alright, there we go. But yeah, that'd be great. Like, if we could just get the injury report just down to Jimmy, that'd be great. As Harrison Barnes gets to the rim, and unfortunately Steph's done now. It's good to see Steph, still getting to the games and supporting the guys while being out. Like, a lot of guys wouldn't be traveling to every single game with the team, while trying to recover from an injury. Steph's gone to every game, all the road games, in Phoenix, in LA. So, yeah, it's been good. I love that about Steph. Great teammate. Oh, Pods the GP2! Oh, man. I'm loving this performance so far. Pods threw it up for GP2. Bit of an alley-oop layup play there. Gary didn't have enough hops to throw it down for a dunk, but still a nice play. Dubs up by 7. 2:16 remaining. Fox has doubled. Swing pass to Dylan Harper. Made a 3 earlier, but missed that one. All for the rebound. Catherine, welcome in. Go Warriors. Yeah, final game. Pre-All-Star break. Could potentially have our third upset against the Spurs so far this season. Maybe the Warriors are the Spurs' kryptonite. Gary a step in 3. And misses off back iron there. Harper the rebound. Off to the trailing Fox, who's looking to get it moving. Fox. Hezzy. Step through. Kick out Barnes. Barnes a corner 3. Off front iron once again. So a couple of missed field goals here for both teams. As we're now in the final minute of this very exciting first quarter for the Warriors. Spurs haven't been bad, all things considered, but compared to what they've been doing recently, definitely a disappointing quarter as Gary drains the corner 3. Missed that one, that last possession, but made up for it with a nice corner 3. Gary's been hitting those corner 3s once again, which has been amazing to see. When Gary's able to knock down these open shots, Fox a great pull-up, Jay, there. When Gary's able to knock down these open shots, it means he's going to be out there on the court more. And I love when Gary's out there. Another hustle guy as Gary to Pat, and Pat throws it off the deck. So Warriors now up by 10. I truly never could have believed or predicted this half an hour ago when we started up this stream. As Fox misses, Cornet the offensive rebound. Fox will get it back. He'll try another 3, this time wide open, and makes no mistake with that one. Big time shot there for De'Aaron Fox. Spurs indeed needed that one. So now all the Warriors have got 39 on the clock. They play their cards right. They can get the 2 for 1. Podziemski, quick fire floater, and he hits it. Brandon Podziemski having himself a quarter. Man, oh man, we will take this start. Fox now, potential final shot here for the Spurs in this first. Down by 9, they need something, and De'Aaron Fox has been delivering for them all quarter long. What a quarter for De'Aaron Fox. So now the Warriors, with the shot clock off, have the final 10 seconds here to try and extend that lead. It's been a little De'Aaron Fox run here to bring it back in, so we need a bucket here. Spencer spinning. Spencer turns it over, although will it be a foul? It will be a foul. Won't be any free throws. Unfortunately, we're not the bonus here. We would have taken some, but we've still got 1.2. More than enough time to throw up a shot. As Moses and QP will check in. I'm assuming the Warriors will want guys that can get a quick fire 3 off. They did bring Wemby in. I mean, it's 1.2 left. Probably not worth getting back out there. Bajemski. Come on, Pods. Make a good pass here. Swing past to Horford. Quick fire 3. Gets it off in time. But misses. But, look. That's the end of the first. Warriors up by 7. I certainly wouldn't have believed this at the beginning of this game. A really impressive first quarter from the Dubs. And I want to have a look at the updated odds. Let's have a look. Spurs still the very heavy favourites, which is not surprising, but it is. I just want to say, is tomorrow the final day of games before the All-Star break? It is. Oh no, yeah, it is. It is. So we have a couple games tomorrow. We have Bucks and OKC. We'll turn this down. Trailblazers and Jazz. Mavs. Mavs and Lakers. I can't ever just look at that matchup the same now. Mavs and Lakers. That'll be a fun game. Although I don't even think... No, I'm pretty sure... Actually, no, it won't. It'll be a boring game. Although, actually, I think LeBron's supposed to play. But, yeah, I know Luka's going to be out until the after the All-Star break. I don't even think Luka's playing in the All-Star game anymore. And then I think Cooper Flagg's potentially going to sit this game. I did hear something about that on Twitter. So, yeah, look, in all honesty, neither of those games tomorrow will probably have many people tuning in. But then after that, we roll straight into the All-Star weekend at the Intuit Dome. We have the 3-point contest, which I heard apparently Damian Lillard is participating in, despite being out all season with Achilles. Obviously, you can just stand there and shoot. It's more about like the jumping up and down, the quick angles. So, yeah, Dame will participate. And I think that's good for Dame. You know, it keeps the mind, fresh. I think when these guys miss a whole year, I think a lot of them say the toughest thing was the mental stuff, missing the competition, missing going out there and competing. So, good chance for Dame to get back out in the court, chuck up some threes. And look, I would actually say, I'm not a betting man too often, but if I were to bet on that, I'd be putting my money on Dame because all that guy can do at the moment is shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Can't do too much movement with the Achilles, but all he can do is shoot. So he should be shooting the ball the best of his lifetime. And he was already a sensational guy from deep. You give him all that time on the sidelines to practice, he should win that. Then we have the Rising Stars. I will actually be able to watch all those games. Actually, no, I won't. I won't get to watch any of the Rising Star games. I unfortunately got work that day. But, yeah, that'll be fun. So, who are the teams? So, Team Carmelo Anthony, Team Vince Carter, Team Tracy McGrady, and Team Austin Rivers. Why Austin Rivers? Oh, it's a G League team. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's some good players in this. Team Mello's got Cooper Flagg, Castle, Harper, Jeremiah Fears, Team Vince, VJ, Igor, Queen, T-Mac. It's got Con, Alexa. Team Mello is going to win. Oh, my God. And then Team Austin Rivers is all the G League guys. Young Hanson's playing. Ron Harper Jr. So, man, if Team Mello doesn't win, that'd be very, very surprising. They have Castle, Klingon, Fears, Flagg, Shepard, Murray Boyles, and Harper. Bro, that team is by far the best. Bro, what? Bro, oh, we're back underway here, bro. What are T-Mac and Vince doing, bro? Don't let these guys ever be GMs. Jannard says, go Warriors. Yeah, what a first quarter, my friend. But yeah, the Spurs definitely still in this ball game. Moody, a quick fire 3! Moody! puts it back out to 10. Moses. Bro, the guys are feeling themselves tonight here. Stephon Castle, man. This Warriors offense in the zone. Castle a 3, misses. He's been pretty poor tonight so far, Castle. Had a couple of open looks. I found the game on TV. They have it under Grizzlies and Nuggets. Really? That's surprising. There's not too many good games on today, in all honesty. Alright. So, Wet Bananas, as Flight would call him, gets... Oh! Oh my god! Bro, oh my god. Oh my god, Wemby's not real, bro. Now, it isn't an and one. It isn't an and one. It's a foul on the ground there on the Warriors. Oh my god, bro. Bro, Wemby's not real. He was literally just like looking towards the crowd, just flung it up in the air, banked it in and one if it was in active shooting. But obviously it was an on the ground foul, so lucky, because that could have been a 3-point play there. Oh, speaking of a 3-point play, Wemby from downtown misses! Oh, but Castle with the tip in. Bro, Spurs fans are lucky, man. They have got quite possibly the most just unique player in NBA history. Melton, a 3. He cashes it in! Where has this shooting come from? We've already got 44 points on the board. We're 7 of 15 from deep. As Wemby sees Quinton Post and is just going to try and go to work here. Wemby is going to try and bully Quinton Post. Alright, so is it free throws for Wembanyama or is it another on the ground? They're just double checking here who the foul's on. Is it on... No, okay, so it's on Quinton Post, but it's another on the ground foul. So lucky. Because that could have been even more potential free throws for Wembanyama. So we've gotten away with a couple of lucky fouls here. Alright, so at the moment, we got Spencer, Melt, Moody, Dre, and QP coming up against Castle, Carter Bryant, Harrison Barnes, Champagny, and Wembanyama. And this time, it will be free throws for Wemby. The foul's going to be on Draymond. The Warriors at the moment cannot contain Wembanyama, so they're just resorting to fouling. Now, the issue is just Quinton Post is getting exposed here. Wembanyama is just looking to attack. Attack, attack, attack. So, we don't want to let Wembanyama kill, as Andrew says in the chat, the momentum we've got at the moment. But it's tough to contain a 7'4" literal demigod who is just that long and tall that he can throw up anything he wants around the paint. To stop him from scoring, you've got to foul him. Can also shoot. He's ridiculous. Imagine him and Steph on the same team, bro. If I could pair up 2 players together all time, give me Steph and Wembanyama. Just imagine that. There's literally, like, if you had 2016 Steph with, like, prime Wemby in 4 years, that alone would be enough for 60 wins. Hey, a man can only dream. A man can only dream. There is not a chance on this world that we end up with Wembanyama. But I can only dream, because he can do crazy stuff like what we've seen here tonight. He hits both free throws. Bring Wemby to the Warriors, that would be great. I would literally give up every single thing in the Warriors organization outside of Steph Curry to get Wembanyama. Draymond a 3, misses. As Post gets the offensive rebound over Wemby. Spencer a deep 3, misses. As Carter Bryant comes in. So him and Harper, both really good prospects and will end up being really good players in this league. But it's tough when you're on a team, as that's not going to be a foul on Wemby. He just drops the ball. Although Carter saves it, throws it up, and gets the nice bounce there to bring this one back to a 7-point game. Oh, Post just blew by Wemby. What is going on here tonight? Wemby looks a bit rattled. Quinton Post just sped by The 7'4" Frenchman. Speaking of Wemby, oh no, he wants revenge. Oh, he misses. Hasn't been a great quarter for the Spurs shooting-wise. From 3, that is. Carter Bryant will also try a 3, and I spoke too soon. He was left wide open, but still. Mike says, what up, bro? Let's go Warriors. Yeah, thank you for joining, as that's another 3 there. So Quinton Post attacking Wemby here, and I love it. But yeah, welcome in, Mike. If you are enjoying, make sure to drop a like as Carter Bryant tries another 3. Same spot, different result this time. Warriors a chance to go back up by double digits, although Melton loses his handle. He does do that at times. D'Anthony Melton, he sometimes loses that handle. There's been a lot of Melton's turnovers come from that, where he just simply loses his handles. He does dribble very recklessly, which, you know, when he is able to cross up his defender, he's able to get himself or get others open looks. But sometimes if he just doesn't hold on to it, it's an easy turnover. All right, so 8:50 here left in this second quarter. So the Spurs now already in the bonus, which is a very, very big concern. Now, Bryant misses the first one. But yeah, this is not ideal. This is really not ideal. So they'll have 8:50 to spend in the bonus. And considering to have Wembanyama, who just attracts fouls for fun because of his height, athleticism, length, reach, it's going to be tough when he comes back out. But yeah, we'll get a timeout here before the second Carter Bryant free throw. Now, I do just want to have a look at the Jeremy Shohan rumors here. We have a lot of Jeremy Shohan Warriors rumors. I would personally prefer Lonzo, not going to lie. So this season he's averaging 4 points, 2 rebounds on 47% from the field. It's tough because, don't get me wrong, he's a really good player. It is kind of tough for him this year. He's just fallen out of the rotation. That's actually kind of crazy, not going to lie. He's averaged 11 points in the first 3 seasons of his career, averaging about 27 minutes a game across those 3 years, putting up 11 points in each season, about, 47% roughly on average across those 3 years. Alongside about 6 rebounds, 2 assists a game. Like, that's some good numbers. And then this year, just fell out of the rotation. So in 2025, he was averaging 25 minutes a game. And then this season, he's only averaging 13 minutes a game. So that's unfortunate. Actually, yeah, maybe I would prefer Shohan over Lonzo. I don't know. I just want Lonzo because of the little child in me back when I used to be a diehard Lonzo Ball fan back in like 2016, 17, 18. Oh man, I had a Lonzo Lakers jersey. I don't have much Lakers stuff in my collection, man, but I had that Lonzo jersey back in the day. Everyone loved Lonzo, so that'd be fun to have. But in terms of pure basketball ability, maybe Shohan is the better player to take. But my only issue is, and I said this before, I don't want Shohan to come in and take Guy Santos minutes away. Because we just brought in Porzingis, so we need to find minutes for him in the front court. And then I want to get Guy Santos more minutes, not less minutes. And then, Post can do things like this. You have Al Horford, you've got Dre. So I would probably prefer Lonzo, bring in the playmaking of Zoe. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Would you prefer Jeremy Shohan or Lonzo Ball, or someone else that's available? A Chris Paul, maybe? Nah. Now, look, if we don't end up with Lonzo, and we don't end up with Shohan, bring in Chris Paul, give him a retirement tour in the Bay, former Warrior. Still got to go down as one of the worst trades in Warriors history. CP3 for Jordan and a first-round pick. I can't believe we had to give up a first-round pick, bro. What a weird time that was. Chris Paul on the Warriors. I think he broke his wrist or something, and he barely ended up playing much. Alright, so here we go.
Victor Wemby yet to get a block, but you know it's coming. Oh, shoot, he could get 3 blocks in 1 possession. I'm absolutely taking the over on that. That's a no-brainer.
Alright. Well, it's been a while since Draymond has been ejected. Give him credit. I'll give him credit tonight. He's been awesome. Couple of threes, good defense, nothing silly. I've loved it. So the second free throw here for Bryant. Coming off that career-high 16 last night in a blowout game versus the Lakers. I watched a little bit of that game. Alright, so Spurs down by 8 here. Warriors looking to just try and keep up this facade for as long as possible. Pajemski. Oh, and one! Brandon Pajemski coming alive here tonight. Fading. Count it. Plus the foul. Brandon Pajemski, speaking of giving flowers, the AirPod, Brandon Pajemski, having himself a night with 10 points after that free throw there. So Pajemski, the first Warrior in double figures, and the top scorer tonight for the Warriors. Off the bench too. Castle, and that's going to be a steal for Guy Santos. Guy throws it up to Jim. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, Gary went flying. Guy got the steal, broke away in transition, and threw it up for Gary. But Champagny read the lob play and was able to get a bit of ball on hand. A little bit of contact as well on Gary. Should be Warriors ball here. But man, if Gary threw that down, Chase Center would have gone nuts. I don't know if Mitch Johnson is calling a timeout or challenging the call here. No, they're challenging it. I think they're challenging it here. Yeah, they are challenging it here. So it will be, I think, because it was a lob, I think it'll be free throws for Gary if it's not successful. But yeah, we'll see. Warriors are doing a great job right now. Yeah, it's just a question for how long can we hold this up for? How long can we roll with this momentum? I don't know. Like, I've just got a good feeling all of a sudden. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I literally just was not expecting the Warriors to play good at all in this game. I'll openly say that. You know, I said at the start of the stream, I didn't think we'd win this game, and I didn't think it'd be a close loss either. I thought we'd get blown out with how good the Spurs have been rolling. You know, I thought maybe the Warriors take it easy. You know, considering we got that surprise win a couple of days ago versus the Grizzlies, chill out, be competitive for a little bit, then just inevitably fade away, bring in the super duper young guys, and then just, you know, finally get that break, come back, and, you know, go from there. But no, we've brought the energy tonight, and I love that. I really love that. It's been a very, very slow quarter, though. Because of all the fouls, the quarter has gone for a while. It's been a very, very long quarter already. And we're only 5 minutes into it. So just having a look at a couple of reports here on Shohan. I mean, look, if we got him, I wouldn't be angry, but I would honestly prefer Lonzo. There's actually a fair few games on here tonight. The Thunder are blowing out the Suns. Surely Jared McCain's getting minutes. Jared McCain, 8 points. 100% from the field, though. In only 10 minutes. So hopefully they play Jared the full fourth quarter. Jazz blowing out Kings. Oh, okay. So challenge successful. So it should... Yeah, okay. That's crazy. So that'll actually go in favour of the Spurs now. That'll be on Gary Payton, who was trying to fly up for that alley-oop play. So, yeah, like I was saying, Jazz blow up the Kings as well. That's pretty interesting. We'll go through the rest of the games at halftime, but I just wanted to have a look at these two ones that were currently on. Man, this Kings team is junk. God. The Kings are in full tank mode already. I think the Kings realised you can't tank this. So, yeah, basically what happened here, Gary went up for the lob, but put a bit of a hand there on Champagne's head. Champagne did get contact on Gary as well, but Gary initiated it. So that's going to be a very smart challenge there for the Spurs. They'll get the ball here. Down by 11. Warriors. What I've loved tonight from the Warriors, as Castle misses, what I've loved the most tonight from the Warriors, the passing has been elite. 17 assists, and we've only had 2 turnovers. That's a really good assist to turnover ratio. Speaking of assists, Gary finds Gee. Biggest now lead of the night. Warriors up by 13 as Champagny misses, but Castle with the very, very long offensive rebound, and he will be fouled. So the reason why this quarter has dragged on for so long, so many fouls already. The Spurs are already in the bonus. It would be nice to go to the All-Star break 30-25. I said that on a stream probably 4 games ago, that if we could get to 30 wins by the All-Star break, I would be very, very happy, considering the circumstances. As Castle, it's the first. As Uncle Al will check in. QP going to go to the bench. Alright, second one for Castle here. Had a good jump this year, Castle. Rookie of the year last year. Goes 1 or 2 there. But yeah, had a good jump this year. Has Stephon Castle. And I think that's why this Spurs rebuild has been so accelerated. Champagny a deep 3 misses. As Carter Bryant will grab the offensive rebound. Back to Stephon Castle, who loses the ball. Gee with the steal, has a few runners behind him. Gee decides to go himself and was blocked there. Probably wasn't the right read there from Gee, but with how he's been playing, we'll let that one fly. That's actually going to be a turnover there on Castle. That's a travel. Just threw it to himself there. Alright, so that's 2 turnovers in back-to-back possessions for Stephon Castle after I just gave him some praise. So with that, he will now head to the bench. Alright, so Pajemski now. Off to Gary. Into Al. Al back to Pods. Oh, fake handoff there by Gary and attacks Cornet, but does miss the shot. So Carter Bryant looking pretty confident out here. Coming off that career high last night. Gives it off to Cornet. As Darren Fox had a lot of juice on that pass and it'll go out of bounds. Still King's ball. Oh no. Oh, here comes Wemby. Here comes Wemby. Great. Great. Here comes Wembenyama. Just what the Warriors ordered. Victor Wembanyama. With 6 minutes in the bonus, the Spurs could go on a little bit of a run here. Try and get this game back in order heading into the second half. As Wembanyama, right back where he left off. Hits the fadeaway J. Oh my god. Wembanyama, 11 points already here in a quarter and a half. There's Pat Spencer, getting it off to Dre. Gee now, has a few cutters, but unfortunately found the only guy in a Spurs jersey there. As Wembanyama flips it up, timeout Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr could just sense the Wemby run coming. That's back-to-back Wembanyama buckets, and it brings it back to single digits. I mean, this guy is ridiculous. This guy is ridiculous. Alright, so we got a timeout here. Have a quick look at what is going on.
Coming down in their beautiful striped bags. Grab a support parachute and get ready for Valentine's Day. That's right, you can start your shopping now at Sephora.
All right. Oh, I'm hearing some maybe the Niners might go after Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson. How cool's that?
Oh, you guys are lucky.
How awesome is that? Imagine the Niners were able to get Justin Jefferson. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be huge.
But at his peak, his hand is about 9.5 feet. Look at how far Draymond's contest is. And folks, it's not just about size. Look at the rotation on that ball. The skill set, the array of things he can do. With the basketball, without the basketball. And like he's figuring it out. But the guys around him are also like, this is a 5-man team.
All right, we are back. I was just reading into that report there. Man, if we could get Jay Jettas, we actually might have a shot next year. I think the Niners are going to be good next year. As that's going to be another foul. So, unfortunately... Oh, actually, that could be a shooting. I was going to say, unfortunately, that's probably not going to be a shooting foul for Draymond. But no, that actually is going to be a shooting foul. Alright, so Dre, who's having a really solid night. Those 2 threes, a couple of other buckets as well, including these free throws here. Hits the first. Some good passes as well. Solid defense. Exactly what we need from Draymond at this point of his career. We need him to give us an all-round impact and also just be a good, positive veteran out there. And he's been doing that these past few games, and I've loved it. Fox now. Got Moody on him. Harper. Back to Fox. Moody still on him. Kick out. As a deep 3 there from Devin Vassell. Brings it back to a 6-point game. Sorry. Forgot to add the Draymond free throw. That's why I got a bit muddled up there. But no. Still a 7-point game. The Warriors have just got to hold on to the half with this lead. Moody shoots. And is fouled. So, even more free throws. The Warriors have got to be close to the bonus now. Oh my god. This is just ridiculous. Gonna have a look. How many fouls we have had in this game. 6 for the Spurs. 9 for the... Oh, you can't check by quarter. Alright, Moody hits the first. Oh, there's a celebrity game as well. There's so much happening this year at All-Star Weekend. The Rising Stars game, the Creator Cup game, the celebrity game, because they're different, I think. Then all the little events, dunk contest, 3-point contest. Then obviously the All-Star Tournament. Should be fun. Now, obviously, Steph is not partaking in anything now, which does suck. You know, we've seen Steph have some really cool All-Star, game moments. The 50-piece, couple of no-look threes, and then also as well, like when he competed in the 3-point contest a couple times back when he had that matchup versus Clay in the final round. Horford misses the 3, and then the 3-point challenge with Sabrina. I thought that was pretty fun. So that's going to be a turnover there on Pat Spencer, foot on the line. But yeah, I definitely will miss Steph Curry this year at All-Star Weekend. He always puts on a show. I always call him the greatest showman in basketball, so it'll suck. I think Brandon Ingram replaced him, so no discredit to Brandon Ingram, isn't the same level of Steph Curry, but yeah, shout out to BI. I was confused on how that worked. I was like, why is Brandon Ingram, who's on the Raptors in the East, replacing Steph Curry, who's on the Warriors in the West? But I'm like, no, it must be because they need a player for Team World. Sorry, for Team USA. For Team USA. So that's probably why. Alright, so with 4-11, Brandon Pajemski will check back in. The Warriors' top scorer tonight off the bench. Try to get Wemby in foul trouble, and we will be okay. 100%. 100%. 100%. Could not agree anymore. Alright, Moody. Draymond to 3 over Wemby. Hit one earlier in the game and missed. On that occasion there. But that's going to be Warriors ball. Another turnover for the Spurs. Warriors winning the turnover battle here early. It's always one of the keys to the game for the Warriors. Can they win the turnover battle? Porzingis in the building as well. So Steph, Seth, and Porzingis, who are all out tonight, are here in the building. I can't see anyone else. Who's he sitting next to? Quinton Post. Yeah, I'm excited for Kristaps, man. If he can stay healthy, he'll be fun. He'll be fun. But yeah, we'll see if he can stay out there on the court. Hopefully we won't see him too much in street clothes. We don't need that. But yeah, haven't seen Jimmy at a game yet. I'm assuming he won't pull up to a game for a little bit while he recovers from surgery. But yeah, would love to see Jimmy, even if he's not playing, you know, obviously he's not playing for the rest of the season and early next season as well. I would love to at least see him travel with the team. Because I think having Jimmy there as a mentor on the bench for these young guys would be awesome. Moody, Horford, Green, good ball movement. Oh, Dre! Missed the 3, but I was going to say an offensive rebound for the Warriors, but no. Out of bounds while going for that offensive rebound. That was a good play there from the Dubs. If only Dre capped it off. Could have put us back up by double figures. Oh no, that's got to be off Carter Bryant. Steve Kerr's not happy, as he should be. Hang on, is that Warriors or Spurs ball? Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm so confused. How is that Spurs ball, you know, Carter Bryant, that's clearly out on Carter Bryant. But no, he was fouled while trying to go for it. So that makes a little bit more sense there. I was going to say, I'm so confused, but no. But that sucks because now, because the Spurs are in the bonus here, these are just free throws, despite the foul occurring at the literal complete opposite end of the court. Alright, he goes 2-2 as well. Man, alright, we got to close out this final 3 minutes, guys. We cannot let the Spurs get back into this game. Don't let this half go to waste. We've put down the foundation. We're going to just close it out. Smart buckets, try and hit a few threes. Just don't let wet bananas go nuts. Draymond, high screen for Moody. That'll be a foul there. So Warriors will go from 5 seconds on the shot clock back to 14. Gives them a chance to reset the play. How are we not in the bonus yet, bro? Feels like we've had a lot of fouls on us as well. Alright. So, still a little while to go. Gary misses the 3. That's got it. Okay, Warriors are now in the bonus. Thank God. I was going to say, that has got to put us in the bonus there. That foul on Brandon Pajemski. Pods, who was going for the offensive rebound off the Gary miss, just got flung in the air. So it'll now be more free throws for our top scorer here tonight. Although, actually... Oh, no. Moody's also got 12. Hey, shout out Moses. But yeah, these free throws here will put Pods back as the leading scorer. Hits the first one. So yeah, definitely love the output last game from Pods. And this game, really good too. Hasn't missed a field goal yet. Gotten to the line as well a little bit. It's been awesome. I always say it. I'm a big fan and believer of Pajemski, and a confident Pajemski is a good Pajemski. I've always been a Pods fan. I absolutely love him. I think he's got the potential to be a really good player for the Warriors, but the confidence just hasn't been there at times. Oh, Pat Spencer! Runs from end to end there. Good play from Gary and Pat to get a quick transition bucket, and now the Dubs up by 11. Fox floats and scores. He's had a really good first half. Hasn't played much in the second quarter here, especially in the second half of it, but when he's been out there, he's been elite. Pajemski, a bomb from downtown! Oh, that was looking on target too. That's his first miss of the night. He's 4 of 5 from the field. Fox inside, off to Harper. Easy layup, count it, plus the foul. Dylan Harper having a good game here, off the bench for the Spurs. Alright, we got a game in our hands here, folks. I was not expecting this. The undermanned Dubs bringing the heat. Spurs probably weren't expecting this. They probably would have thought it'd be a similar result to the Lakers game, that we'd just roll over. But no, we've brought the hustle, we've brought the energy, moved the ball quickly, found the open man, and shot the ball pretty well. Alright. As a free throw after the layup is good for Dylan Harper. Alright. So just like that, back to 6 points. Gary. Gee, back to Gary. Gary corner 3. You betcha! Gary Payton from the corner. He hit one in the opposite left corner earlier in the game and now hits one in the right. Pajemski with the steal. Comes up with it. Hand off to Gary once again. Gary to the rim. Layup misses. Gee tries to put it in. But the leaping Victor Wembanyama too tall. As Vassell blocked by Gary Payton. Get the shit out of here. It's going to be a foul on the Warriors. But Gary, the 6'2 center. The Chase set a crowd on their feet. That, you know, regardless of the result, they just want to see energy. Gary Payton set that shit packing. Man, I love Gary. We still need to decide on which Warriors jersey I'm going to get when I go to San Fran. Barnes hits the first free throw. 57 plays 65 here. 1:15 remaining. Steve Kerr pretty happy on the bench. Mo will come for a sit. He's been good. Second leading scorer here in this first half. So now, this final minute, we've got Pods, Gary, Melt, the 3 guards, alongside Gee and Al. Alright, Melt, what do you got? What have you got for us? You're questionable to play tonight. What have you got for us? Oh my god, Gary Payton on Victor Wembanyama. I love this matchup. You knew Gary wanted to attack him, but nah, got to find the next man. Pajemski leaning, fading, missing. Gee with the offensive rebound. Turns around, throws it up. That's got to be a goaltending. Oh my god. Wembanyama, the ball was already coming down. Al sends it packing. Take that. Oh my god. Good bucket from Dylan Harper, and he's flexing too. I can't believe that wasn't called a goaltending. No, the Spurs should be on 60. My apologies. Alright, so the Warriors are battling here, and I love it. The energy's right there with the Spurs. Melt to the rim, hand off to Gary, and the reverse layup is good in the Warriors. Alright, jokes aside here, we got 30 on the clock. One more possession upcoming here for the Dubs. In this exceptional first half. Gary Payton with 10 off the bench, man. I'm having a lot of fun watching these Warriors without Steph Curry go to work. Oh, steal! Or is that going to be off the Warriors? Nope, it's going to be Spurs ball. But they've only got 0.9 on the clock. So my prediction, they'll probably try and throw it up in the Wembanyama vicinity here. So Harper was trying to find Wembanyama, but Al Horford recognized that. Rookie mistake there. So 0.9. They'll probably throw it up to the rim for Wemby. Nope, they give it to him for 3. Wemby fading. Misses off back iron. So Spurs are at the final possession here with 1. As, oh no. Oh no. Oh, geez. Santos, a foul with 0.3 left. So some late, undeserving free throws. Oh, it's a shooting foul too. So 3 free throws here for Vassell. So that'll bring it back to 4. Ah, man. Why do we have to foul there, Gee? Now, look, he was left wide open, so it was a late closeout. But yeah, that hurts. That does hurt a little bit. But yeah, we'll have the halftime coming up here. We'll talk about what we've seen so far, the other stuff around the league at the moment. I'll have a quick drink break. And then, yeah, we'll roll into the second half. Alright, so Vassell the third free throw. So he goes 3 of 3 from the line. So 67 plays 63 here. As Pajemski throws up a full court shot and wasn't even close. So that's the half, ladies and gentlemen. We are up 67 to 63. 4-point swing for the Dubs. Would not have expected this. How about that first half? Now, I will be back. Gonna have a quick halftime break. Be hopefully no more than a minute or two. Just gonna grab a drink, have a quick freshen up before we go for this second half. That first half went for a while. That was a very long first half. Well over an hour already streaming. So I will be back in about a minute or so. So yeah, just bear with me. Make sure to, I don't know, chuck some chats down below for me to respond to when I get back. Alright, here we go. Second half. Not too far away, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Did anyone actually drop anything in the chat? Let's have a look. I will turn this down a little bit. Alright. Let's see. Do we have anything in the chat here? No, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Not every stream can perform well. Then ride the highs, ride the lows. Oh, hang on. So, okay. So, Cooper Flag suffered a left midfoot sprain. So, I said it before that Luca and Cooper Flag both weren't playing tomorrow. But also, Cooper Flag out for the Rising Stars game. Now, I just said probably half an hour ago when I was looking at the Rising Stars teams that Team Carmelo was going to cakewalk, but probably not anymore. Probably not anymore. Alright, so let's have a look at the stats here for this first half. Very successful first half. Why is I didn't even realize the camera's very high up for this. Camera's very high up angle today. I don't know why. Put that down a little bit. Alright. That's probably a bit better. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. Alright, so we'll have a look at some team stuff first. So for the Dubs, 50% from the field. Really good. 9 to 24 from deep, 37%. 8 to 9 from the line. Only 5 turnovers. Really, really good. I've loved the 21 assists. Looking to try and get all the guys involved. Yeah, I've been really happy with what I've seen from the Dubs. And then for the Spurs, they're shooting 22 of 50, so only 44%. So the Warriors are shooting 6% better than the Spurs. So probably deserved a little bit more than a 4-point lead. But the Spurs, 12 of 14 from the line, so got to the line a little bit more than us. And they're 7 of 27 from deep, so only 26%. They also had more turnovers, less assists. So, yeah, I've really loved what I've seen here as a collective in this first half for the Dubs. And then individual stuff, we'll have a look at that now. Fox with 14. Man, he's having a really good game, De'Aaron Fox. 5 dimes as well. 66% from the field. Wemby also 13 points, 4 rebounds, a block. He's shooting 50%. I think Harper's been one of their best off the bench. 8 points, 3 rebounds. Barnes, 6 points, not shooting the ball great. Vassell, not shooting the ball great, but it has been alright for the 6 points, 3 rebounds. Off the bench, Carter Bryant coming off that 16-point career high, on track to level that. He's got 8 here in this first half, 5 rebounds as well. He's getting more and more confidence by the day, and I think ultimately that would probably be the reason why they let go of Shohan. Give Carter Bryant those 12 minutes a game that Shohan was getting. Castle's actually been very disappointing tonight. I didn't actually realize he's playing this bad. 3 points, 4 assists, but 3 turnovers, 25% from the field, and a negative 14 in the box plus minus. And then Shenpenny, 0 of 3, and a negative 13 in the box plus minus. So, some interesting stuff here. Seems like off the bench, Harper and Bryant might get some minutes over potentially Castle and Shenpenny. I don't know. It's quite an interesting half. And then for the Dubs, player-wise, Dre, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 6 dimes. On track for a triple-double. Is shooting 2 of 7, but I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I've really liked what Draymond has provided in this game. All-around stuff from Dre. Been a good leader out there. Brought good energy, good intensity. So I'm happy with Dre. Gee, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. This is why I don't want Jeremy Shohan. I said it before. I want Gee playing 25 plus minutes a night, and you bring in Shohan, it's probably not possible. So I would love to see Gee keep his minutes, go for Lonzo Ball instead, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not really important right now, but I'm looking ahead. Pajemski, our best player of the half, 12 points, a dime, an assist, 4 of 6 from the field, a couple free throws. He has been really, really good. Melton, 6 points, 100% from the field, 4 assists as well. Horford, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Gary off the bench, 10 points, a steal, a block, 5 assists. I love what Gary's provided. Moody with 12, 2 threes. Pat with 4 rebounds as well, 2 assists. And then Quinton with that little 5-point spurt he had earlier in this game. So just having a look at the other games around the association now. We'd love to kind of have a little bit of a look around to what's happening outside of the Dubs at halftime. If you got any chats, anything you want me to talk about on and off court related, Warriors or just general NBA wise, feel free to chuck them down below because this is kind of the chance to do that. Alright, so let's see who played today. So, all the Bucks beat the Magic. How did Cam Thomas play? Are you serious? 34 points plus the game sealing dagger. Oh my god, the Bucks went on a crazy run to end off this game. Bro, that's wild. Let me watch this Cam Thomas shot. No way it was the logo. Oh my god, Cam Thomas from the logo. Oh, bro, he should be a Warrior. He should be a Warrior. 34 points. Oh my god. Kevin Porter Jr. triple-double. Man, Paolo Banchero has been so disappointing this year. Tonight, 17 points. 31% from the field. Man, I want to have a look. Are all of his stats, like, massively down from last year? Banchero. Wow, all of his stats are like massively down. Damn. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's been bad, but he just hasn't been like great. He hasn't taken a jump that I thought him and the Magic were going to take this year, which is disappointing. Yeah, just an all-round bad game from everyone in the Magic outside of Desmond Bane. The Cavs blow out the Wizards. James Harden looking really good in his new squad. Only shot the ball 3 times, but still had 13 points, 11 assists. Oh my god, Sam Merrill. 9 of 10 from 3. What the hell? Oh my god. Mitchell with 30. Jared Allen has been unlocked with the addition of James Harden. Man, this Cavs team is really good. And then you have Schroeder. Man, the Cavs are going to go deep this year. Barring any injuries, the Cavs might be my team to come out the West. The East. We saw this one before, but the Hornets close win over Atlanta. Still no Buddy or Kuminga in that lineup. Detroit, despite the suspensions, beat the Raptors pretty comfortably by 18. Pistons have got some depth. They had no Duran, no Stewart. So that's like basically all their center depth. And B-ball Paul Reed, 22 points, stepped up. So next man up mentality. And yeah, just a shocking game all around from the Raptors. Oh my god. The Knicks beat the Sixers by almost 50. Holy crap. Alvarado with 26 points. That's crazy. Bridges with 22. Cat 21. And they did it with Brunson only scoring 8 points. Brunson played 30 minutes and only scored 8 points. He did only take 6 shots, which is weird. That's crazy. And then for Philly, Maxey had 32, but the rest of the team was just awful. Did Embiid play? No Embiid. And then obviously no Paul George, no Grimes. The Sixers have been so up and down this year. It's quite peculiar. Ooh, the Pacers. Actually winning some ball games. Any of the new players in for the Pacers? No Zubac. That's crazy. Brooklyn. How did MPJ play? No, he didn't play. Man, imagine buying tickets to that game and you got to watch Day'Ron Sharpe go up against Jarace Walker. Man. And then the Celtics blow out the Bulls. How did Vooch play against his former team? 19 points, 11 rebounds. Not bad. What about Simons? Simons, only 7 points. Man, the Bulls have way too many guards. Dillingham with 16, though. Hey, we like that. We love that for Rob. Man, so many games today. The Heat beat the Pelicans. Bam, 27-14. 4 blocks. I would love to see the Warriors try and go after Bam in the offseason. Zion, 25. But, yeah, no one else really played well for the Pels. So they lose. The Wolves blow out the Blazers. Did Denny play? He did. He only had 11 points. He shot 3 of 14. Oh, my God. Drew Holiday had 23. Hey, we like that. Randall with 41. I saw Anthony Edwards only had 14 points. But I was going to say, I only shot the ball 10 times. What's going on today? A lot of these stars just taking a bit of a backpedal before the All-Star break. That's interesting. Yeah, 41 for Randall. How about it? The Clippers, we saw that before. Clutch win over Houston. Kawhi, 27 and 12 rebounds. Like we also said before, Jazz blowout Sacramento. Ugh, what a boring game that was. Jaren's looking really good for the Jazz. They're winning probably too many games now. They're probably winning too many games thanks to Jaren. Yeah, they're now catching up on Memphis and Dallas. Like, they're not going to catch up to Portland, who are the 10 seed. Like, the 10 teams that'll be in the postseason in the West has probably already been solidified. Like, Portland with 26 wins at 10th, and then it jumps down to Memphis in at 11th with 20 wins. So, I think the top 10 is kind of set for the West, and arguably as well for the East. Now, in which order, we don't know. Thunder blow out the Suns. J-Dub. Good to see J-Dub have a good game. I feel like J-Dub hasn't had like a really good game like this. 28 points. 11 to 12 from the field in a long time. Asian Duke Dennis with 11. Isaiah Joe, 21. Kenrich Williams, 15. Hey, Jared! 12 points. I'm going to give that a heart on the real app. Plus 10 karma for reacting. Hey, we love that for Jared. He's been good for the Thunder. Like, that's an underrated acquisition. Still no SGA as well, so... Hey, you take that. Did anyone play for... Oh, hang on, we're underway. Hang on a second. Who cares about what happened for Phoenix? I didn't even... The commentary was on mute, and all of a sudden, we're back underway here. First possession for the Dubs. Pat Spencer to Dre. Skip pass back to Pat. Bounce pass back to Dre. 1-2, 1-2. Dre misses and misses the tip in. So Dre's now 2 and 9. Melton a 3 and cashes it in. So the Warriors got 3 shots up that possession, thanks to some good offensive rebounding. Alright, so Fox spins, fades, and misses, and Guy Santos will be fouled on the rebound. I thought... Hang on. Oh, that's crazy from De'Aaron Fox. What a... Bro, that's so lame, man. That's so lame. So, Guy Santos and Draymond went to pick up De'Aaron, and he's like, nah, man. Nah, let my teammates get me. Like, come on, bro. Be a good sport. Hey, it's on, though. It's on. Alright, Fox, you want to be like that? We'll show you. Come on, let's go on a run here. Yes, I'm being petty, but I don't care. We need any encouragement and motivation we can get tonight. Moody a step in 3. He hits it! Moses Moody from deep. Dubs up by 10. We are in a flow state tonight. Vassell, a high arcing 3 misses. As Wembenyama is able to save the play. It'll be out by the Warriors. So Spurs ball. Man, what a performance it has been from the Dubs. Vassell, another high arcing shot and another miss. I don't know why is Vassell shooting like that? He's shooting so up. Melton, another trailing 3. He hits it! Oh my god! Oh my god! belt to us here in this third quarter. What is going on? Warriors have come out throwing punches. A 9-0 Warriors run here to begin this third quarter. D'Anthony Melton has arrived. Just like that, Melton up to 12 points, 4 of 4 from the field. He's got 12, Moody with 15, Gary with 10, Pods with 12. We actually might have a shot. Bro, I used to pray for times like this, man. Bro, we get Steph back. We get Porzing back. We get Seth. We get Richard back out there. We are going to be nice. Bro, where has this been from these role guys all season long? I'm not complaining though. Better late than never. But obviously, better late is never. Nah, man, I'm just having fun, bro. I'm enjoying this last game pre-All-Star break. When we're playing good ball, man, we are a goddamn fun team to watch. And I am absolutely living it up right now. Because who knows? Who knows what happens for the rest of the season. So I always have the mindset of enjoying the wins in the moment. Not thinking too far ahead. But hey, Melton, 2 threes. How about it here in this third quarter? Oh, imagine we blow out the Spurs, bro. Like, we've had close wins without Steph, but imagine we got a blowout win. That would be a statement win if we were able to do that. Do I think it happens? I think we blow them out. I don't know. Like, with how we're playing right now, I'd say 100%. But, like, surely the Spurs don't just roll over. Considering we already beat them twice this season already. And then I think the last game we played against the Spurs last season, I'm pretty sure we won that. And we won in, like, very ridiculous fashion. We won by, like, 30 points. I think. I could be wrong. Hey, we getting hyphy? I'm a dance too, why not? Get me on the dance cam. Bro, I need to try and get on the dance cam when I go to the Chase Center in April. Alright. Here we go. Chase Center crowd buzzing right now. How are we feeling in the chat? Let me know. Like, come on. Let's get some hype up in the chat, man. This is one of the best Warriors performances all season. All right. Here we go. Up by 13. We're on a 9-0 run here. Can we keep putting the foot down? Really put the pressure on the Spurs. So they'll get the ball here after the timeout. Here we go, some defense chants. Yeah, only the family. We love that. Finally, someone getting active in the chat here. Saying, yes, Skursky. Yes, appreciate it. Hopefully we get some chats rolling in, man. Because this is fun, bro. Come on, we need to get hype over here, man. This has been a truly scintillating performance here. Castle looking to try and ignite. Wemby high post. Spins. Handoff. Screen. Lobs it up for Wemby. And finally, the Spurs end the run and get their first bucket of this second half. With how high scoring it's been and with how kind of slow of a game it's been as well in terms of like how long it's gone on for, it feels like it's already nearly the fourth quarter. Melton lobs it up to Dre and one over Wemby! Draymond Green! Over Wembanyama. Count it. Plus the foul. Draymond Green pump fake Wemby. Fell for it. Got it in. Plus the foul. And he's hyped too. Draymond Green. Hit the free throw here too. Come on, Dre. Yeah, baby. I know. We actually might be alright, guys. We might be alright. We could make a run in this second half of the season. Get Steph. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Come on! Let's go! Oh, wait, no. What? What? Oh, they changed the call. Wait, hang on. Did they change the call? Is it Spurs ball? How is it a foul on Dre? There's no way that's not an offensive foul. But like I was saying, we get Steph, we get Seth, we get Porzingis. All those guys out there. We get Lonzo Ball. We go on a run. It could happen. It can. I could see us ending up with the 6th seed. And we could beat a team like Denver. I know Jokic is a tough task, but we could do it. Vassell, count it plus the foul. So back-to-back and ones. These past 2 plays. Oh, no, it should be 67. Hasn't hit the free throw yet. Donkey Kong. Oh, we love it. We love someone getting involved in the chat at least. I did just get a package as well today. I forgot to mention it. I want someone in the chat to try and predict this. I got a jersey of a former fan favourite part of the 2022 championship team. I got one of those black Thunderbolt 2022 jerseys that I love. Of a former player who we dearly miss. Spencer. Spencer reverse layup, and he will be fouled. So more free throws here. Alright. Alright, a bit of a hint. He might have got punched in the face. If you guys can't guess it after that hint, I don't know what to say to you. Alright, so it's been pretty quiet performance here from Pat tonight. Only the 4 points so far, but he misses the first free throw there. So we have the Ruffles Celebrity Game, Rising Stars, a NBA Classic. Okay. Jordan Poole, yeah. I got a Jordan Poole jersey. I haven't unboxed it yet. I might do it on camera for a short. But yeah, got a Jordan Poole 2022 Finals jersey. Saw it for cheap, so we had to cop it. As Castle nearly turns it over. Wembenyama trailing. Wembenyama pump fake. Didn't want the shot. Ends up in Fox's hands. He drives baseline. Kick out Champagny. Off to Vassell. Ball swinging everywhere. And it results in a miss there. They couldn't get anyone open, San Antonio. Good rotational defense from the Dubs. Now Melton. Hezzy. Oh no, he falls over. Oh my god, is Melton injured? Is Melton injured? No, he's okay. He's okay. Guy Santos reverse layup. Misses. I was just hoping that Melton was okay. Obviously that ACL. The least thing we want right now is him to re-aggravate that. Fox sprints to the rim and puts it back to 10 points. It's been an entertaining game, man. The Spurs, they're feeling sluggish tonight. But yeah, got the Jordan Poole jersey, so I'll unbox that one for a short. Should be fun.
With holiday rentals and hotels, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Alright.
You got anything more boutique? Oui, right this way. What about something more family friendly? Maybe a resort with a water park?
Oh, somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one luxury.
Alright.
Right to me. What if we hate everything? No worries, we have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.com.
Alright. Just having a look. I did see this weird... I saw this, I saw this weird report. I forgot to talk about this before. Did anyone else see that Bleacher report on Jonathan Kuminga? Was it Bleacher Report? I'm trying to see. Was it Bleacher Report? Was it? Where was it? Did they take it down? Hang on, did they take it down? Did they? They did. Oh, no way they took it down. Oh, bro, that is so weak. I think they actually took it down. They made this report about Jonathan Kuminga saying how he, like, ate too much, like, of the... Or, like, his family ate too much of, like, the... Like, available food. Something, like, weird. It was just this weird, unnecessary report, like, oh, people a part of Jonathan Kuminga's, like, group ate too much of, like, the available food for all the families. Because, like, obviously, teams will treat the players' families to food at the game and the facility and stuff like that if they come down. And there was a report saying, like, oh, Kuminga and his, like, people ate too much. Like, just bullshit news, bro. Like, he's being traded. Let the guy just live, bro. And it was good seeing all the Warriors players, including Steph, back him up in the comments, bro. But it looks like they've taken it down, which is pretty funny. Now, I know they posted it because I saw it when I woke up. They just don't get off this guy's ass. So weird. Like, there's now so many reports coming out. So another report coming out about Kuminga. Steve Kerr reportedly wanted to develop Jonathan Kuminga into a Sean Marion, Aaron Gordon type, but Kuminga viewed himself as a future All-Star. Like, why do we care? He's not even on the team anymore. Like, let's focus on... How about we focus on talking about the guys that are still on this roster? Don't choke this lead. You never know. You never know. The Spurs, it seems like they're starting to get a little bit angry, but the Dubs, they've had the intensity tonight. All right, Melton coming off the timeout. Still ages to go in this game. This game is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long game. Like, the stream's already been going for 2 hours, and we're not even close to the end of the third quarter. Because of all the fouls and with how high, how high scoring it's been, it's gone on for a while. All right, so Wemby with the rebound, out to Castle, Euro step, misses, very badly misses. An easy layup there. It hasn't been a great night for Castle. Melton bounce pass to Gee for 3 misses, and Castle with the rebound, out to Vassell. Has Pajamski and Pat on him. Gives it off to Swiper. Off to Castle. Spurs showing the love. And Castle smokes another layup. So back-to-back plays. Castle just rushing a shot. Man, has not been his night. Draymond to Pat. Pat a catching 3. That should be an offensive. And Green kind of switching between them. Jesse, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Gee. Gonna give it off to Draymond. Dre comes across. Hand off to Pat. Pat the little hook shot. And off the bank, count it. Pat Spencer, nice work. I'm telling you, man, everyone tonight's had a really positive impact. Keldon Johnson high arcing corner 3. Misses, and the Dubs come up with the rebound. Now up by 12. Pajamski, shoot it. You got confidence. Spin move. Back to Dre. Gee to the rim. Turnover. I wanted to see the Warriors try and shoot a 3 there. Although, actually, that was actually off the Spurs. That was off Vassell. Yeah, you can see it on the replay. In live time, that looked like it. No, it was clearly Spurs ball, but no. Good work there by the officials. Finally doing something right. Jokes aside, here we go. Draymond, come on, shoot a 3. Shoot a 3, Pajamski. You know you want it over Wemby. You know you want it over Wemby. No, Pat Spencer says, I'm taking it myself. Gets to the rim and scores back-to-back buckets. Keldon Johnson, another corner 3. And another miss. The Spurs have been awful from downtown tonight. Call time out. How about this, guys? Would not have expected this. I've also just seen another report here. Golden State could reportedly end up with both Bam Adebayo and AJ Wilson next season. The Warriors are interested in Adebayo, and AJ Wilson is a key free agent for the Valkyries. I mean, look, I wouldn't be against that. You bring in the couple. You have Aja, who is the literal, just lengths and bounds best player in the WNBA. Get her into the Valkyries, and then Dubs get Bam. I wouldn't be against that. Your boy wouldn't be complaining with that. That's for sure. Alright. Here we go. Reiterate once again. Last stream for about a week. We have 7 full days off the streaming. Now, there will be probably 2 videos out during that time. I'm currently working on a Lonzo Ball Warriors rumor video. And then I'll probably do a video talking about, you know, how good some of these guys have been in the absence of Steph Curry. So that's probably, what I'll be doing while we have some time off from the streams. I might even do like a 2K rebuild stream, another one of those. Bit more of a realistic, updated rebuild. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, definitely going to miss the week of no Dubs basketball, but it's a needed rest. As Keldon Johnson couldn't have had a better start off that timeout and won. They're shooting too many threes. Everyone wants to be like the Warriors. Well, the thing is, the Spurs have been shooting very well recently on that 5-game winning streak heading into tonight, but they just seem a bit sluggish tonight would be the way I'd describe it. Like I said, at the beginning of the stream, I literally, as he does hit the free throw, I literally said, I don't think the Warriors have any chance at winning this, and I don't think we're gonna have a real shot in this at all. But I've been very much impressed tonight. Gary a 3, misses. Johnson with the rebound. Very good bench player, Keldon Johnson. And, you know, I respect what Keldon Johnson has done as he scores there again. I really respect what Keldon Johnson has done because he was a clear starting player for the Spurs, averaging well above, I think, like 15 to 18 points a game. Looking like a future starter for the Spurs, and then a couple of guys come in as Gary misses another 3, and then, you know, gets put to the bench, and rather than, you know, looking for a trade or complaining, you know, bought into his role, and now he averages like the 5th most points by anyone off the bench. And, you know, you've got to have guys sacrificing like that on championship teams. Like, look at the Spurs back when they had those dynasties, some of the guys they had off the bench. So if Keldon Johnson can do that, he's just scored 3 straight buckets while I talk about him here, Keldon Johnson. But if he's able to do that, yeah, he might not get the recognition in the moment. But when it's all said and done, if the Spurs can win a chip... Oh my God, Gary Payton. Nearly another alley-oop dunk, but misses once again. So 3 straight field goal misses for Gary. As, oh my God, 4 straight buckets on offense for the Spurs here. And we're only now up by 7. Timeout, Steve Kerr. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, very, very respectable what Keldon Johnson has done in terms of his role for the Spurs. Could have easily gone to a different team for a bigger role, but said no. I'm happy to come off the bench and do what's needed. All right. You are the Dre. That's such. Oh, we got some cringy Valentine's quotes with the players. You are the Dre to my sunshine.
Lots of kissing. It's Valentine's week.
All right. It's a back-to-back, but shooting threes like the Warriors aren't helping. 100% agree. And look what happened there. The Spurs took the ball inside. Got 4 consecutive field goal makes, all inside. So, yeah, hopefully they don't figure that out. Because if they do, they might go on a comeback. I wonder if now up by 7, The Warriors are the favourites to win this game. Let's have a look. No, the Warriors are now slightly the favourites to win. So is SGA playing tomorrow? I want to have a look. So the Bucks and the Thunder both have back-to-back games. No SGA. Oh, he's already... Okay, yeah. Alright. So here we go. Off the timeout, can we generate a bucket here? I always say it. You always want to score the first possession off a timeout. You should have a perfectly executed play ready to go. Pajemski to the rim. Euro step. Kick out to Quinton. And the spot up three misses. Luke Cornett doing his little jump thing where he puts the shooter off. So Spurs ball now on a 9-0 run here. We've got to stop the bleeding. We just should not be choking this lead. Skip past to Cornett. And just like that, here come the Spurs. 5-point game. Melton. Step back three. Misses. Rebound Owl. Back to Melton. Swing it to Moody. He's open. Nope, Melton wants to take it in himself. Now gives it off to Quinton. And he rattles in the three from the corner. Finally, the Warriors end the run. There we go, chat. Harper now. Gonna bring it up. And what's been crazy about this Spurs 11-3 run, they haven't done it with three-point shooting. They've attacked the rim. Speaking of attacking the rim, Barnes does that again. And scores. So it looks like the Spurs have kind of just figured out that maybe instead of shooting threes, we should use our height and get to the rim. And now it's a 6-point game. Pajemski got Cornett biting. Floats it up. How is that? Oh my god. How is that a foul? How is that an offensive foul on Pajemski? He didn't even push him off. Cornett just went flying. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not too excited for the All-Star game anymore, in 100% honesty, with no SG doing that. But we might do like a little 2K rebuild one day if I have off from work. It's Melton. There we go. Finally a little bit of something from the Warriors. Blue Moo! Look what happened to your Lakers last night with all your guys out, and look what our guys are doing tonight with all of our main outs. So this confirms that the Warriors are better than the Lakers. Now look, we'll get to see the Warriors and Lakers play at the end of Feb. I think it's like the second last day of Feb, so that'll be a fun one. Hopefully we'll be able to stream that as Quinton Post is fouled. So with 2:16 remaining, Wemby is about to check back in here after this first post free throw. So yeah, we'll be streaming the game versus Boston, our first game back. Alright, Post misses the first one as Wemby will unfortunately check in. Alright, 2:16 left. Oh my god. Here comes the demigod. Wembanyama. Alright, Post hits 1 of 2. Bloomer says, alright buddy, calm down. Nah, get it, bro. No, we do not. Get out of here. Steph's better than your whole starting 5, so you can suck on that, Bloomer. Wembanyama now to the rim, and Draymond. Elite defense there. Locks up Wemby. Green now to the rim. Oh, Dre! Too big. Let him know, donkey. Draymond gets the lock up and then gets the layup in transition. 12th point of the night for Draymond alongside 10 rebounds, 7 dimes. On track for a triple-double. Man, what a night from Dre. Stuffing the stat sheet and making an impact. Nah, only the family. Blue Moo, one of the main guys on the channel is a Lakers fan. We still like him in the chats, but he's a Lakers fan. Alright, Fox hits the first one. People in the Chase Center are screaming out something. I don't know what. Trying to put off Fox. It's crazy that bearing anything significant, Wemby's only going to get better. Oh, he's only going to get better. Like, it's weird that he can get better than this. His shooting can get slightly better. He'll get slightly stronger, more athletic, more quick, might even get taller. And that to me is scary. Pajamski, skip pass to post. Misses the three. And Champagny comes up with the rebound. It has been a bad night for Champagny. Can definitely catch on fire sometimes. Wemby a three. Misses. Draymond locking up Wemby here. How about it, chat? Draymond to corner three over Wemby. Oh, air balls. Oh, no, Dre. You got to realize you can't see over Wemby. He's too tall. Wemby. Oh, no. Is he alright? Oh, my God. Bro, Spurs fans might have, like, the highest cortisol out of every fan base in the NBA simply because of the fact, because of Wemby's frame. So he is at the line here, both teams in the bonus. Because of his frame, when he falls to the ground, he looks like a giraffe. You see those videos when the giraffes fall over and their legs just go like sideways and they just like plop to the ground? That's basically like what happens with Wemby. And Spurs fans must have a heart attack anytime this guy like remotely falls over. Alright, Melt checks in. As our QP will go for a little bit of a rest. Gary on the bike in the background. Oh no, Will Rich is in the building tonight. So it looks like everyone outside of Jimmy is there on the bench. Obviously Jimmy resting up from that ACL surgery. Successful one, which is good. Yeah, good to see. Hopefully Jimmy back. I'd want to see him back by late November. I would love to see that. Maybe early December. Melton. Oh, no. Don't turn it over, Mel. Ah, no. Here come the Spurs. Lob to Johnson. We've got a game on our hands here, folks. It's been an entertaining one. We need a bucket here. We indeed need one. We could get two if we play our cards right. Alright, 8-second difference. Shot and game clock. Dre sizing things up. Trying to get Wembanyama off. Pajamski to Spencer. Dre's open. Pat Spencer over Wemby. A near air ball. And that's going to be a shot clock violation for the Dubs. So now the Spurs, with 7.5 on the clock, have a potential shot at taking the lead here. This would be pretty heartbreaking, I'm not going to lie. This would be pretty devastating. I won't even cap. Fox with 3, with 2, with 1. Fox to tie the ball game. Hits it! De'Aaron Fox. We are all tied up heading into the fourth chat. Woo! We got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Man, De'Aaron Fox pushing the tempo tonight for the Spurs. What a ball game we have on the cards. How about that? Alright. I'm nervous. I'm excited and nervous, which I'm going to be honest, I really didn't think I would be. I didn't think this was going to be close at all. But, hey, we've put up a good fight. And whatever happens, happens from here on out. But I hope we can get done now. It will be 2 seconds. I'm just going to quickly go to the toilet before we get into this fourth quarter. I'll be no more than 30 seconds. Get your predictions in for me in the chat. Alright. Here we go. What a cracking game we have on the cards here in this fourth quarter. Who would have expected this? Yeah, Blue Moo, hush it. Hush it. Family's right. Your Lakers just got BTA last night. I don't want to hear it, champ. But no, jokes aside, what an entertaining game. What a fun third quarter that was. The Warriors come out the blocks. Then the Spurs run home, and now we're all tied up. The Spurs to end it off on an 8-0 run. So hopefully the Warriors can try and get things back in their favor. Alright. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox has had a really good night. Him and Wemby have combined for 40. Those two have been elite. And then for the Dubs, Dre with a near triple-double, Moody with 15, Pods with 12, Melton with 14, Gary with 10. We'll see what we got going on here, chat. Here we go. It's going to be a tough, tall, and very almighty task here to take down the second best team in our conference. But if there's any team to pull off a crazy miracle win, it's this Dubs team right now. And a win here tonight would do significant good. I don't know what I was trying to say, but very good things for our season if we can get to 30 wins, is what I'm trying to spit out. But here we go. Fourth quarter is here. Prime time ESPN. They probably wouldn't have assumed this was going to be a good game a few hours ago, but we got some Go Spurs Go. Nah, get out of here. Here we go. Spurs, an almighty run to end this one off. Can the Dubs steady the ship here? Wemby a 3, rattles out. Draymond, off to Moody, who's been elite tonight. Same with Pajemski. Gee in the high post. Looking for a cutter. Decides to go himself. And that will be a foul there on Johnson. We have a game. Oh, we've got a game, my friend. And you've been here since the absolute beginning. You've been here since right at the start of the stream, so I do appreciate it.
But Jess, you see Wemby working on exactly this pregame. Assistant coaches will be super physical with him, like they're going to
Alright.
for every
So Warriors ball, side out of bounds. Into Dre. Draymond now, off to Gee. Gee with Johnson on him. Gee just drew that foul the previous possession. Pat spent up. Pajemski, not Pat Spencer. What am I saying? Oh no, Harrison Barnes to the rim, throws it down. So, as you just heard there on the commentary, first lead of the night for the San Antonio Spurs, and what a time to take the lead. This is where the Dubs have got to dig deep. Find that next level. Pajemski. Step back. Doesn't want the shot. Draymond has Wembanyama on him. Off to Gee once again. Has the smaller Fox on him, but Gee turns it over. Oh, man. Not great at all. Fox. Kick out. Johnson. An offensive foul, surely. Oh, my God. That's going to be a shooting foul for Keldon Johnson. Oh, my God. So, that is going to be 2 free throws here for the Spurs. And now they're set to have their biggest lead of the night, as long as he hits something. And Steph is grimacing on the bench thinking, how are we up by 16? Alright. First one is good. So, biggest lead of the night for San Antonio. Steph trying to coach from the bench. Alright. So it's been a good second half here for Keldon Johnson. This will be his 11th point of the half. And he hits it. So now an even bigger lead for the Spurs. Their biggest of the night after being down by 16. We saw Last game for the Dubs, they came back down 17. But tonight, will they blow a 16-point lead? I'm really hoping not. Spencer, come on, Gary! No! Oh, but he gets it off. No! Oh, he almost got the offensive board. Oh, man. The Warriors are blowing this big time, chat. Come on. Don't do us like this. Don't get the hope up. Oh, my God.
Close to 60% in the first quarter. Got a 20-point swing here.
Steve Kerr just looks dumbfounded right now, thinking, where has this gone wrong? I think someone spilt a drink on the ground. Come on! I would love to sit next to the Warriors bench one day. That's like my big bucket list Warriors ticket. The seat like right next to the bench. Like where you literally would have a player sitting next to you. Alright, come on. We need to stop here. We need to stop here. Come on. Defense. Boom, boom, boom. Defense. Barnes now. Off to Wemby. Wemby. That's an offensive foul. How are they calling that on Draymond? This officiating is terrible. Oh my God. How? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please challenge it. Please challenge that. Please challenge that. I'm begging. Oh, they're challenging it. Thank God. Bro, these refs are dumb AF. Seriously, man. What is going on? Oh my God. Wow, I was going to say, there's no realism where that's a defensive foul on Dre. Wemby just threw his bloody big-ass body into him, and Dre just got all the contact. Absorbed. The only time when we played you guys were near healthy, Lakers weren't. I mean, to be fair, you still had Luka, so I don't know. We haven't had like a fully. We won't unfortunately at all this season get a fully healthy Warriors Lakers game at all because obviously LeBron missed the first one, then Steph, Luka missed the second, and then yeah, whatever happens from here on out, the Warriors don't have Jimmy, so it's technically not a fully healthy matchup. So it does suck. Last year though, when both teams are fully healthy, when I was at the game, the Warriors got the dub. Bloomer, you want to see that video, my friend? You want to see that video? I don't know, there's a lot of new faces in here that probably don't know I went to my first ever game last year, which was ultimately why I ended up making the channel. I always show everyone this video where Steph, hang on, it's very hard to see, where Steph pointed at your boy. It's very hard to see because of the glare. Oh, the glare actually just went away. So this was last year, you can see April 3rd, where Steph pointed at your boy. Yes! I'll literally take that video to the grave, by the way. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, went and saw a bunch of games, which was pretty awesome. And yeah, so obviously a lot of you guys know I'm from Melbourne, Australia. But I'm flying over to San Fran in April. So hopefully I'll get to see some actual good Warriors performances. Like hopefully by then we'll be healthy-ish. You know, needing to win some games to end off the year. Good seats as well. So I just want to see at least one Steph game. Alright. Come on. Yeah, both teams haven't been healthy, Bloomer. Both teams haven't really been healthy at any point in this season. The Warriors, I don't think there's been one game this season for the Warriors where they've had every single player on the roster be healthy. And I'm assuming that's the case for the Lakers as well. But yeah, the Warriors won't have one game this season where they have a fully healthy roster. The closest we might get will just be Jimmy out of bounds. Jimmy out. You know, maybe in that first game post. Oh my god, they didn't overturn it. Oh, they might as well just tell us they're trying to get the Spurs to win. But yeah, the closest we might get to a fully healthy Warriors team is that first game post All-Star break if Steph, Seth, Porzingis all get back out.
And I think because they kept it respectful, he had the equanimity to
Yeah, but Blue Mirror was the first game of the season. You can't judge it too much. Like, teams are still only getting into fruition in the first couple games. Oh, ball don't lie, ball don't lie, ball don't lie. Wemby missed one. Yes, ball don't lie. Alright, come on. Can we get a bucket here? I want to see a bucket this play. Come on. Pajemski. Come on. I want a bucket here. Gary. Over. Oh my god, over Wemby. I thought he was going to shoot it. Moody. With 4. With 3. With 2. Reverse layup. It's good. Come on, Moses. Let's go, brother. Big bucket there from Moses. 3-point ball game. Defense. Fox now. Sprints in. Shoots. Lobs it up to Wemby. The fake shot lob is near impossible to guard with the reach of Wembanyama. Spurs now up by 5. Wemby with 20 tonight. And he just absolutely sends Pat Spencer packing. The length and athleticism of Wembanyama is ridiculous. As now the Spurs are up by a lot. Big lead now for the Spurs. They've picked the pace up here in this second half. Come on, Pajemski. Off the side of the... Oh my god. Luka is better than Curry. Argue with heartbeat, argue with the wall. Yeah, Blue Moo, you're comparing a 38-year-old Steph Curry to what is supposed to be the prime years of Luka Doncic. So, in that case, if you want to make it fair, compare Steph in his prime years to Luka now. Big difference, my friend. But no, I would take Steph over Luka still because Steph isn't a little crybaby like Luka. Yeah, Blue Moo, pipe down, champ. Alright, jokes aside, come on, let's just do something here. We dominated in the early stages of this game. Horford a 3. Oh, no. The Spurs capitulating the Warriors right now. Oh, Wemby a 3. No. No. A 20-2 Spurs run. Spencer. Come on. Oh, my God. We have just dropped off a cliff. Horford, come on. You've got Johnson on you. Spencer has to hit this. Nope, Quinton will have to hit this. And he does. QP has been great tonight. Come on. We came back from 17 last night. We can do a 10-point comeback. Yeah, mystery go. I could not agree anymore. Oh, bro. How? Oh, bro, Wemby's doing my head in. He's doing my head in. He's doing my head in. He just runs at the rim. And because he's just that bloody big, it's just going to be a foul. Yeah, Blue Moo, but it's an unfair conversation. You're comparing a 38-year-old to like a 28-year-old Luka. How old's Luka right now? Luka Doncic age. 26. 26. What was Steph Curry? What year was Steph Curry's? Let's have a look. So Wemby hits the first. This guy is just unreal. So when Steph Curry was 26, he was winning the MVP and leading his team to a title. So yeah, pipe down, champ. Alright, so Wemby misses the second one. It gives us a little chance here. Pat Spencer. To Moody. To Spencer. Come on. To Pods. To Al. Someone shoot. Misses. Pods the offensive rebound but smokes the putback. No. No. Harper scores. Oh my god. Damn. This is actually heartbreaking, bro. Oh, Dre's got a tech. Oh, here we go. Tech on the bench for Dre. They're pulling out this bullshit again, bro. Oh, bro, the refs might as well just say, let's just, fuck. I don't like to swear, but these refs can fuck off. Seriously. Oh, this is ridiculous, bro. This is an actual joke. Refs, you suck! 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 Yeah, so... Alright. Come on! 7 minutes to pull something ridiculous off. Wemby's going to go for a rest. 10-point game. This Warriors team is so unsure, down by 10. Come on. Let's do it now. Come on. Melton a 3. You've had him all night. Oh, yes. Come on. And you deliver when we need most. D'Anthony Melton cashes in another 3. When it's your night, it is your night at the Chase Center. Defense. Harper. Come on. Get a stop here, boys. Cornette. Vassell. Harper. Johnson corner 3. Oh, my God. This is what I was saying in the first half with the Spurs. They can get on fire just like that. Melton. Horford. Easy pick and roll. Old school play there. And you've got the old school Horford. Johnson's been elite tonight off the bench. Harper. 6 minutes. We're officially in crunch time now. Can we get a steal here maybe? Harper. Comes around the screen. Rolls it off to Vassell. Spin move with 2. Vassell throws it up and scores. The Spurs cannot miss here in this second half. Moody. Melton. Pajemski. We need someone to give us that surge. Pajemski. Baseline cut. Throws it up. Pajemski. Almost an and 1. Oh, we've been elite. 2 free throws here for Pods. The thing is, we get it to within single figures and then the Spurs put it right back out. We need to get 2 or 3 stops consecutively. So Pods will get some free throws here. It's been disappointing. He was elite in the first half, but it's been unfortunately pretty bad here in this second half. So Pajemski hits the first, and of course, I say it all the time. We have once a night where the NBA League Pass just cuts out, and also Pajemski hits the second. I hate when it does it. It's really annoying. It does it once a game. It's kind of a running joke now on the channel where once a game, my NBA League Pass just goes like frozen for 30 seconds and we miss out on something. Did I miss out on any buckets? I hate when this happens. And like, why is it now? Oh my God. Okay, I've seen we've just scored. Alright, we did just score. I didn't see who it was. Oh wait, no we didn't. 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 I'm tripping. Alright, we're back. I should probably have the game up on my phone in case it does lag out again. Alright, Guy Santos to Pajemski. 5 minutes remaining. We're officially in clutch time. Pajemski. Step back midi. Airballs. Pajemski airballed. Oh my God. Oh my god. Johnson, a 3 to probably seal it. Misses. Get the rebound. We get it. Post now. Postman Pat. Get him in. Where is Pat Spencer? Get him in, Postman Pat. Melton trying to just get some space. Moody a 3. Air balls again. Oh my god. Back-to-back air balls. And if you're not angry, get angry now because Wemby's coming in. Oh man. Bro, what has happened? We've just capitulated here. Bro, get Draymond in and get Pat Spencer in. I'd be bringing in Dre for Quinton and maybe like Pat for Pods. Like, I love Pods. You guys know me. I love Pods, but he's been terrible in the second half. So why would you have an out-of-form player out there? It makes no sense. Bring in Dre and bring in Pat. Okay, Dre does come back in. I like that. So I think the kind of ideology for the Warriors has been to have Draymond out there when Wemby's out there. But bring Al Horford in or something. Take Podziemski out. I love Pods, you guys know it, but he's 0-5 in this second, or he's missed his last 5. I don't know if he's 0-5 in the second half, but he's missed his last 5. Wemby step back 3 for game. Misses. The tip-in's good though from Stephon Castle. Terrible box out from the Warriors. Damn, man. Oh, no. I thought Podziemski was about to turn it over there. Alright. So, who's coming in? I hear a siren. That means someone's come. Okay. So, everything I've said has occurred. So, Al Horford comes in. Mate, make me the coach at this rate. Make me the... Why are you taking out Melton? Take out Podziemski! Oh my god, Steve Kerr, you're going to give me a heart attack. Take out Podziemski. Why would you take Melton out? Come on, 10 points. It's still doable. Al. To Dre. To Podziemski. Step back 3, Podziemski. Take him out of the game. Oh my god. Make me the head coach. Johnson. Harper. Johnson. Spin move. Backs Draymond down and that's game. Oh, God, this is so flattening. Draymond to the rim. And 1! Count it. Plus the foul. Let's go, Dre. Let's go, Donkey. Mitch Johnson's pissed on that. Timeout Spurs. I don't know if he's challenging it or not, but timeout. Bad mistake from the rookie Dylan Harper. Gave it up. Man, that feels like our first bucket in ages. Draymond with a near triple-double. Holy crap. Game over. Not yet. Not yet. Because this free throw here puts it back to single digits. The thing is, the issue is, we get it within striking distance, and then we just can't get a stop. So what needs to happen here? So Dre hits the free throw, it's 9 points. Get a stop, hit a 3, get it to 6, and then you can kind of have a bit of a sniff here in this final 2 minutes. Now, do I think it happens? Probably not. But I also didn't think the Warriors would have a shot in this game. So what do I know? We'll see. So Blue Moon family are going at it in the chat. This is like a Celtics-Lakers all-time type beef here in the chat. Now, if you are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hopefully get close to 2,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you enjoy Warriors content, shorts, and streams, this is the place for you. Alright. Alright, these guys are going at it. I've been meaning to tell you who's winning the 3-point contest. I think it's going to be Dame. I would be putting my money on Dame. But we don't really care about that right now. We have a game to try and win here. This is the final 3 minutes of Dubs action until a week. Until late next week. Our next game is so long away. And I'm not excited. I'm going to miss the streams for sure. Like, our next game isn't until, I think it's the 18th or the 19th. Versus the Spurs. No, not versus the Spurs. Versus the Celtics. Alright. Come on. I mean, he's not wrong, Blue Moo. Like, we don't have Steph, Jimmy, Porzingis, Richard, Seth. Like, we put up more of a fight. Like, yeah, you guys had more players out, but like, for the amount of players you had out to the amount of players we had out, and with how the results played out for both teams, the Warriors have done a much better job. And that's not even a debate. That's just facts.
Speaking of unstoppable, Gino Ariema stops by his UConn squad, continues to roll. Dave Pash, Doris Burke, back to you. Impressive back-to-back going on for the Spurs.
All right, here we go. Last-ditch effort here. Last-ditch effort. 3 minutes of action remaining. 3:04 to be precise. Warriors now with the Draymond free throw. The issue is, so Draymond missed the free throw. The issue is, I know the Spurs are going to score here. Because every time we score, they retaliate. Fox, can I be proven wrong here? They've proven me wrong a little bit tonight, the Dubs. Wembenyama. Fox. Fox pulls and scores. Yep, that's the ball game. Warriors are going to lose despite being up by 16 at one point in this game. Damn, De'Aaron Fox has been a cold-hearted killer tonight. Draymond to 3. Oh, hang on! Dre says, hang on a minute. We don't have Steph Curry, but we've got Steph Curry Jr. Dre, what a performance. Probably his best performance in a couple of years. Hang on. Hang on a second. Hold up. Harper. The issue is our defense thinks that, like, every time we score, how about we just give up a bucket? Fox misses. Okay. Oh, my God! We finally get a stop, and Gee doesn't grab the rebound. This is the biggest frustration game ever. We get a stop, finally. It's in Gee's hands, and he just drops it. Oh, Wemby. He's so annoying. Go away, you bloody 7'4" Muppet. Yes, we get a steal. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. Pajemski. Please. Pajemski to Dre. Honestly, Dre, chuck it up. Pajemski to the rim. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Draymond with the near triple-double. Only needs 2 more assists. Can we get a stop here? Come on. Fox winding some clock off. De'Aaron Fox. Johnson drives and scores. Oh, this guy is doing my head in. He is just all night come in and just scored. Oh my God, this is a tough one. And a turnover. Spurs are going to win. Calvin Johnson, man, I give him credit where it's due. Barnes, Wemby. Oh my God. What a collapse here in the 4th. So some free throws now for Wemby. Yeah, so the Spurs despite the Warriors run early in the third, outscored us by 4, went on a crazy run to end it, and then here in this quarter, they've outscored us by 10. It's crazy. Like, we had a 16-point lead at just before the halfway mark of the third quarter. And the Spurs are ultimately going to go on to win this, probably by double figures. I really do hope I get to see Wemby when we play the Spurs for our final matchup in April, when I'll be in the building. I really hope... I don't like this guy at the moment because of what he's done for us tonight, but I hope I get to see this guy play. And that's the turnover, and that will be the ball game. De'Aaron Fox throws it down for a statement play. So the Spurs, on the second night of a back-to-back, will get another win versus an undermanned team. Gee misses the 3. As Harper rips the rebound away from Johnson. So, heading into the All-Star break, the Dubs will be 29-26, all things considered. I'm happy we're above 500 at least. But it feels like there's been a lot of what-ifs. Like, it definitely could have been better, it could have been worse. But this is where we shape up. It's been a fun first half of the year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but yeah, this will be the last stream for about a week. So if you are heading out, I do appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And the Dubs will dribble out the ball as the disappointed Chase Center crowd all rolls out. And 3, 2, 1, Spurs win. 126-113. Disappointing. Disappointing. You've got to give credit where credit's due to the Spurs. The duo of Fox and Wembenyama, absolutely elite. Fox with 27, Wemby with 26. Harper off the bench was good with 14. Johnson with 21. Barnes with 10. Bryant with 8. Vassell with 8. Castle with 8. And then for the Dubs, Draymond, probably our best player tonight with a near triple-double. 17 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Melton, 17 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Gee, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Pods, 16 points, but was a negative 27, which is disappointing because he was elite in the first half. Ended up shooting 5 of 12, but was god-awful in the second half, which is disappointing. Post with 12, Moody with 17. He wasn't great in the second half. Gary with 10. He didn't score in the second half. Spencer with 9. Horford with 6. So, yeah, like an upsetting second half, to be honest. You know, we get outscored by 13 in the last, 4 in the third. So a 17-point swing in the second half, and yeah, a really good first half, but yeah, just disappointing second half. But yeah, it seems like the fatigue of the first half of the season and not having Steph these past few games caught up to us in the end. And this Spurs team, it's the real deal. They've been my pick to come out of the West this year. At the moment, I don't know even why, but like I just think it's going to be a Spurs-Cavs finals. That's my prediction at this point in time, pre-All-Star break. But we'll see if that comes into fruition or not, but yeah, not the point. Regardless, thank you all for all the support on these streams in the first half of the season. Let's actually have a look at how many in total I've done so far, because I've streamed a lot of games in this first half of the season. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my god. And I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 games I had streamed in this first half of the year. 35 games I have streamed. That's pretty impressive. The Warriors. So what did I say? 35. So 35. So I've streamed about. What does it say? I've streamed about 65% of Warriors games in the first half of the year. And considering I work like 30 hours a week, that's actually pretty impressive. I'll take that. Yeah, my aim for the year was 50, and I mean, I probably will only stream like 2 games in April, but I'll do a few more in Feb, and we'll smash out a few in March. So we should hit that 50 game mark, which was my aim for this first year, and hopefully next year get to 60, then 70, then 80, and yeah, we'll go from there. But that's years away. But yeah, appreciate it. You know, we're already up to 1,500 subscribers. We haven't even had this channel for a year. We're only just getting, you know, into the flow state. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who joined. Unfortunately, family and Blue Moo, your bloody little scruffle, like the Pistons and Hornets yesterday, is going to have to be wrapped up. But thank you all for watching. Much love. Like I said, we got a week off. I'll see you guys. I will be streaming the first game back versus Boston. Hopefully we'll have Steph, Seth, Richard, Porzingis debut, all in that game. So much love. Stay safe. Lonzo Ball update video out probably Saturday for the local Americans and Sunday for the international viewers. And then I'll figure out some sort of a video next week while I've got some spare time on my hands. But thank you all for watching. Like I always say, much love. Stay safe. Go Warriors.